We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. The numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 14 carries, 57 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Goff. And that is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that with production.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Mahomes takes it himself. And he will have a Chiefs first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Handoff now for Pacheco. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. They'll start on the ground with Spears. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
and here's a give to Spears. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hand off to Spears. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They go play fake. Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Weaver. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And Mahomes picking up the 1st as he slides and hits the deck. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
Mahomes going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. An 8-yard pickup.
The Chiefs at 5-4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A nice little juke. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They run it. It's Charles. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run with Spears. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Gone. That one's taken in by Spears. And he will have the Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a run by Spears. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Right back to Spears. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
33-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try the air now. It's gone. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First and 10.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
24-yard line.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now a run to Spears. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Spears looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Spears with another carry. And he won't get to the marker as they're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
But he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. This is 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And they work this out past the 25. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. There for the stop defensively, Nick Benito. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now here's Mahomes. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Ooh, with a juke. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Trent McDuffie with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll try and run off tackle here with Charles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13.
Now Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
On the option, here's Spears. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 70 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now gone. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Goff now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw is gone. Over the middle, he gets it to Bryant. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Reggie Gilliam from 6 yards away. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Chiefs 20.
A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
Partner,
line.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and...
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Goff. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Out of bounds at midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The pitch comes to Dobbins. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Goff now looks to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A first down carry here for Charles. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try to eat some clock now with Charles. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run over center with Charles. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
2nd and 7.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a kick.
We'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know the athletes continue to get better on the defensive front, but when you got an odd front, 3-4 here, the nose doesn't usually make a play like this.
Yeah, huge loss. Swallowed him right up.
I think what happened there was he usually gets doubled. When you single him up, and if he makes a move on the center, look out. Your running back may get eaten.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Kansas City, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road date next week.